Hi, and welcome to the fourth video in this short series of a weekly practice of videos. And this is Thursday. And this one is about thriving on a Thursday and every other day. And it's about how intuitive painting can be a spiritual practice that really supports us and helps us to feel at peace and fully creative. And it can be very supportive in other areas of our life as well. So I also paint with oils and I use wools in my paintings. And I do very, very detailed watercolor sketches. So I do lots of other artistic practices, but there's something about intuitive painting that sits alongside all of these as slightly separate, but also very much informing them as well. It's helped me create a new liberation in my other ways of painting, a much freer, less judgmental way of viewing what I do in those other art practices that I have. And this for me is very much a metaphor for letting things unfold as they want to. So intuitive painting is a reminder for me of being present, painting from a quiet space, and letting whatever unfolds unfold. And that's that sense of thriving in the moment. Everything is okay in the moment, and that moment leads on to the next moment and the next moment and the next moment. That's all we can do. That's all we have, as we know. And observing this is such a liberation and goes back to so many ancient spiritual practices as well, of recognizing an energy, a divine energy, a spiritual energy, whether that's, I'm not sure, whatever your practice is, whether it's a Krishna consciousness, a Buddha nature, the Christ consciousness, the divine, Pan, nature, love, God. There's a conversation that is a connection that happens when we get very still, very present, and listen to that intuitive voice, which is just the same thing for me. And this one comes through in our intuitive painting so very much when we let it. And it can be very freeing and enlightening. So supporting our thriving, always encouraging, always supportive. It's when the ego comes in that judgment comes, as I was saying yesterday. So intuitive painting, especially with other women as well in these workshops, and they're often very much sensitives and intuitives and creatives and introverts. It's a very safe, gentle space to explore together and encourage and have fun and laugh as well. It's not super serious, but serious things do emerge and they get looked at and discussed, and there's a beautiful sharing space. So we're holding space for whatever wants to emerge, and it can be a little bit emotional sometimes, but also in a very joyous way, and lots of aha moments. And these can be very cleansing. And this is also what happens through our painting. And it can be a very heartfelt practice. So one that supports our thriving moment by moment by moment, irrespective of what else is happening in the world or in our lives. Giving us that real power, that sense of gentle power and home and safety, knowing that we're always safe, we're always home. Intuitive painting for me is a great celebration of this. Okay, so I'm going to stop there because I'm already going way on. So thanks so much for listening. Have a wonderful, thriving Thursday and see you in tomorrow's Friday video. Bye.